Alright, so we know where we're going. So we go straight on. No, oh, no, dear me, excuse me, sorry, so sorry, so very sorry. Okay, so it's not that way then. So it must be this first one. There it is. Alright, okay. That's a DRS. Oh, come off there. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Oh, no. Wait a second. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, wrong way. Damn it! Alright, let's try that again. So it wasn't right, so it must have been left. Here it is. Here it is. There you go. Found it eventually. What the hell? I'm determined to get this chicane right now. Right, so it's here. Ah, there we go. Yeah! Oh, for God's sake! Suppose we better give it another go. So it's up. Ah, is that the... Ah, okay. So that's it. Alright then, fair enough. It's like a bleeding maze in this place. Oh, did you have to slow down for that corner? I don't think you did. No, you didn't. So I just destroyed them for absolutely no reason. Okay, I know where I'm going now. There we go. Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me, man. And on top of all this, we got Max Verstappen thinking he's the Illuminati. He's been doing some serious corner cutting here, man. That is some BS driving right there. Absolute BS driving. God damn, it's like a maze in here. This circuit's like a damn maze. So welcome to Paul Ricard. Weather forecast. Oh, hello, we're expecting some rain in the middle of the race, are we? That should make things a bit interesting. Yeah. So we got an upgrade. We got a little upgrade up there. That'll help us out a lot in the race. Gonna accumulate some resource points now and go for some major league upgrades for Hockenheim. I've already sourced out a couple of areas that I would like to go for, so we'll go for that at Hockenheim. Take a look at... Do we have R&D? Oh yeah, we got some diffusers coming for Austria, hopefully. Let's take a look at your points. Kimi Räikkönen, still your points leader in the standings, followed by Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton in third. Then it's a bit of a gap back to Seb Vettel and Max Verstappen, who are having a fight with Nico Hülkenberg and Danny Ricciardo for fourth in the championship. And then comes a massive gap back to Ken Magnussen, Carlos Sainz and myself, with Sergio Perez in close attendance. Three drivers haven't scored yet. Pierre Gasly, Brendan Hartley, Marcus Ericsson. Scrubs. So we're coming off a fourth place finish in Montreal. Best ever finish in our career so far. And we're hoping for more of the same here at Paul Ricard. So we're going to get out there, we're going to get qualified. And hopefully we can do ourselves a favour.
Qualifying for this weekend's French Grand Prix. The teams are making their last-minute adjustments before the lights go green, and the fight for pole position gets underway.
Look at that thing. It's like a bleeding maze in there. Even Danny Rick agrees. Right. So, let's get going. It's fine. I don't want to do that. So we'll go with our flying lap. Yeah, mate. Hit the wrong button there. There was one thing I forgot to do there, and that's put the racing line back on. Because I tried it without the racing line here, and it did not want to do it. So let's see. Let's see if we can... oh, she's sliding about in that corner. See if we can qualify, get out of the top 10. I should think we'll get out top 10. 100%. Sorry, at the Q3. Because we have been pretty nippy. I do love this circuit. It's really fast, it's flowing in places, and then you come to this part here. And you think to yourself, oh, why? Bit of a curb clunker there. Oh yeah, there we go. That felt good. Right, now down this long back straight, which they broke up with the chicane. Why did you break the long straight up with a chicane? There's a good lap from Vettel. You know, one day we'll be up there. This corner here, flat out. Listen to this. Oh. And so's that corner as well. Oh, the temptation is for the car to run a bit wide before the second apex. But this corner's a tricky one. It looks so simple, but it's really not. So same with this corner as well, because this leads on to the last corner. Get that right. Don't clip the apex. Thank you very much. Get us out of Q2.
That last lap moved you into P4.
That's a good lap. We're beating Leclerc. That's the main thing. What the hell? Let's have a look where it puts us at the minute. Puts us P8. So we're beating Stoffel, we're beating Charles, and we're beating our teammate in Ericsson. So let's see what happens if we fast forward it to about here. Oh, we got the beating of them all. I reckon it's worth the gamble. I reckon it's worth the gamble. Yep, we're through. Woohoo! So who do we lose then? We lost Hartley, Stroll, Ericsson, Gasly and Leclerc. Scrubs. Right then, on to Q2. Give us a bit more engine power, thank you very much. Now, shall we save a set of ultras? Although we could save a set of yeah, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So I'm going to go with the ultras. Let's go with the ultras and give it our best crack. Because if this doesn't work, then I've got a strategy in mind for the race. Bearing in mind that we got that bleeding shower coming halfway through. And then for some strange reason it'll dry up. Oh, forgot to turn on the DRS. That might hamper us into the first corner. That was good. That felt good. Well, there you go. turn the car in nice. Wants to run wide through there, but it's not going to be allowed to. Now down the long Minstrel straight. I think it's called the Minstrel. You really attack that first corner, I tell you. I think that's my benchmark time. If I can get near Grosjean, I'll take that. Oh, we perfectly did that corner there. See if we can get this corner right. Yeah, look at that. Oh, car slides out. Whoa. Got a bit of a tank slapper on there. And then we messed up the penultimate corner. Oh, we've messed up that final sector badly. Couldn't even beat Grosjean, man. I'll be honest though, I don't think we can beat Grosjean this weekend. I think we might be struggling for a few points. In fact, to beat Grosjean, you're in the top 10. We're in the 11th at the moment. We've got Magnus and Bottas still to go. Do we go for another lap or do we take 13th? Because we got to find a second to get into the top 10. I think we'll take 13th. I think best 14th. We should beat Ocon. I'm happy with that qualifying effort. So we're out, and we take Perez, Grosjean, Van Dorn, and Ocon with us. So yeah, I'm happy with that. We'll take that. So back to the shop and see what we get. Yeah, we're beating them two again. I think we did rather well then. We could probably walk away with them two upgrades right now. F1's rep apart from Ferrari, Haas and Force India went up. Interesting.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Well, I think you're right there, Jeff. Right, let's go get these might get these things ready for Britain. Let's have a look. Oh, we're gonna be short, man. Well, we'll definitely get one of these, definitely. Absolutely, we'll get that. Get that developed for Britain. And then we'll wait on that one. Do it after the race. So what do they expect from us in the race? 18th. Haha, scrubs. Pre-race. Now, that rain shower there in the middle of the race, that's going to be the concern. But I think we can get it done. So let's get out there, get raced, and hopefully we can walk away with a good finish.
Hello and welcome to the Circuit Paul Ricard, current home of the French Grand Prix, an event dating all the way back to 1906. It's been held at many venues over the years, with famous moments from Dijon and Manicourt the feature of many a highlights reel. And let's hope we see more of those in the race today. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left and 9 right, for an overall lap distance of 3.6 miles. The two halves of the long Mistral straight are separated by a heavy braking zone into a potential overtaking hotspot at the chicane Nord. And watch out for the drivers running onto the distinctive coloured stripes, which are low in grip and highly abrasive. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to ask you about Valtteri Bottas. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. so it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of
How
yesterday's
far back's
qualifying
Bottas
session
then?
with a look at the starting grid. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion, edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Magnussen, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Perez and Roman Grosjean, Bottas, Poole,
Oh, he's right next to us.
Van Dorn and Sainz. They've taken a grid penalty. Ocon, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Marcus Ericsson, Stroll and Brendan Hartley rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I quite agree with you there, sir. A top 10 finish would be good. Now, they're telling us to start on the Ultra Softs, which I'll agree with. I was going to do that. And we're coming in around lap, what? 5. And that's when I'm hoping the rain comes, because when the rain comes and it starts drying up, we'll stick the other set of Ultras on. Ah, you see? Better not tell that, the processor over there might hear. But, okay then. Let's do it. Let's get underway. Let's get it. Alright, half decent start. These lot need to sort themselves out. Oh, did I?
That move was illegal. Return the position.
Fine, I'll return the position, but I'm taking it back. You sit your ass back there. Oh, now come on. Idiots. Look at Magnussen getting punchy here. Someone's dog outside having a word with themselves. Oh, Carl, it's looking all right. I like to think we can beat Magnussen, and if we can get Hamilton and or Ricciardo, that would represent a good haul. Don't know if we're the fastest car or not. Somebody's dog outside really is in pain. Either that or is that Verstappen after I butt hurt him.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
Reduce my ERS. Okay, if I can get a chance, I'll reduce it. Here we go. How's that? Is that going to be enough harvesting for you, Jeff? Scrub. How you doing, Magnussen? Oh, we're wide.
The track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit the wets next time you come in.
I think we're alright for the minute. I might try a little gamble. Look at this, we're certainly catching Magnussen, sorry. I was about to say Verstappen then, but we've already passed Verstappen.
We're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
We're certainly catching Magnussen. Ah, scrub. You got forced into a mistake. Haha, we're in 4th. No, we're in 5th, sorry. What a douche. Or does the word F-tard apply? Oh. Tell you what, are we catching Ricciardo and Hamilton here?
Raikkonen's taken the lead.
Raikkonen's taken the lead. Just clip that corner, lovely. I think Raikkonen's also gone in the pits as well. That was stupid, weren't it, Raikkonen? You took the lead and then you go in the pits. Are you an idiot or something? Oh, exceeding track limits again. Gotta be careful with that. They only allow you a few of them. It's called the Verstappen rule.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
No, you're alright. I tell you what, we're not desperately too far away here. We time this right to move on to the Inters. I think we win this race, you know.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.4 seconds.
We time this absolutely spot on, like we did in Spain. I think we win this race. I think we win this race. But we got to time it.
Even though we're seeing cars struggle in these conditions, if we pit for Inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being. In this lap, push now.
Yes, Jeff. I think we might leave it for a lap. See what happens.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.7 seconds.
3.7 to Grosjean. Could the tyres take another lap? I don't know, man. Already we're sliding.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Already we're sliding through that really fast kink. I think I'm going to overrule them and go one more lap. Oh, that's really wide.
Our gap to first place is 5.3 seconds.
Yes, good. We thought one more lap. We'll do one more and then we'll go on the inters. Grosjean's still on the ultra softs. I think he's gonna wait a bit.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.9 seconds.
I'm glad it's 4.9 seconds. My favourite number. Are we actually catching them? Yes, we are.
Ricardo has moved up into first place.
Ricardo takes the lead. Right,
Okay, we can take you this lap.
this is for the inters. I think it's time. I think it's time, folks.
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Let's see if I've made the right move. I think personally I have.
We're running in excess of fuel. We can turn up the engine to mix mode 3 if you need it. Turn fuel to rich.
Oh, thank you. Oh, got all kinds of loose out of the Lord chicane. Oh, and
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
I think we may have just timed this absolutely spot on. Well, I'm not happy that they're wearing pretty quickly. Yeah, they're all coming in for the inters now.
Lance is in for his stop.
So we are in... Where are we now? We are in 8th, and we're catching Raikkonen. That is because Raikkonen is on the super soft. So they're on completely the wrong tyre now. Look at this.
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment. Our gap behind is 6.1 seconds.
Look at this. This could be the race-winning move right here. He's stuck behind Hartley. He's just got no grip. He just had no grip.
You know it, P7. P7.
And to be honest, Hartley doesn't have anything either. I think we're not coming up to the leaders, surely. We timed this absolutely nicely. Did we? We're going to overtake these guys, so this will put us back into what, third?
We're leading our teammate by 18.8 seconds.
It's all the case then, are we gonna... Why are they still out? Are they trying to make it? Because if they're trying to make it, they won't. Oh, they're already on the Inters, aren't they? Okay then. So they're already on the Inters. So they must have moved a couple of laps after us. Our Inters are already shot.
Gap to car in front is 7.8 seconds.
Oh, we got a tank slapper. That's going to bring Perez into play. I think that might have just destroyed our Inters. Did it? I don't look. Oh, it did. Come on, just last 4 more laps.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
In fact, I think we messed up so much. The army are coming. A bit of Chidduck, I think.
Hamilton's just made a move for first.
Hamilton to lead. We've got a podium here. We can just hold on. Oh, there's that tank slapper again. The tyres are not going to take that. I can't actually believe we're actually beating both of the Ferrari cars here, because they made that one extra stop. So really, if it comes down to it, it's going to be me versus Perez for the podium. We can't get a podium, surely, can we? This circuit's a bit of a maze, and we almost got lost in it in practice. In the wet, this car is difficult to handle.
Okay, gap ahead is 12.7 seconds.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Jeff, I don't give one about the gap in front. I'm fighting here now for a podium. I'm fighting for third. Oh, Jesus Christ. How much more punishment are these tyres going to take?
Current forecast is 5 or 10 more minutes of rain before it dries up.
So really, I think this is here to the end of the race now. So it's a case of hold on as best as you can.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm so glad there's 3 laps of fuel remaining, Jeff. That dog that was barking just then is so glad as well.
Gap to teammate behind is 18.7 seconds.
Yeah, that's got to mean Stroll's pretty close, isn't he? Because Perez is about 4 or 5 seconds behind me. Whoa! Don't be doing too much of that.
The gap to the car behind is 4.3 seconds.
4.3 to the car behind. I don't know if that means we're pulling away. Are we not pulling away? Oh, they're like nice now. Oh my god, the Inters are not holding.
Our gap to the car in front is 15.2 seconds.
Come on, Inters, just give me 2 more laps. That's all I'm asking of you. 2 more laps. In fact, no, give me 1 more lap. And somehow this Williams will get a podium. Do not ask me how, but it will. We've comfortably beat Leclerc. We've comfortably beat Stroll.
This is your final lap of the race.
We're going to get to the end of this race. Woohoo. I am now listening for every noise that this car's making. Because every noise could be the worst noise in the world. Oh.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Alright, okay, punch it. We're gonna punch it now. We got Perez in close proximity. Nice and smooth out the North Chicane now. We just gotta get through this twitchy section and somehow, some way,
the gap behind us is 2.9 seconds.
This Williams will get a podium. How's that for exceeding your expectations, Claire? Hold on. Hamilton wins the race. GG, Hamilton. GG. Meanwhile, Ricciardo will have finished second. And if you can believe it, yes! Yes!
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
That's
Nice
it for
one.
another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy.
It was
all
not
day,
raw pace.
Overtaking, looking after the tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else. And that's exactly what they had today.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies.
Oh,
It's
wow,
yet
we're on the
more
podium.
silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
And because we're on the podium, the champagne!
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Paul. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as
Damn
showing
right
a
you're
lot of
gonna give it to
maturity
me.
and patience in difficult situations.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
Our first podium, man. Get in, and we got driver of the day as well. Perez got some points for Force India. Grosjean, Hulkenberg. Look at that. We beat Vettel on pace. And he started on the pole. Van Dorn was the point. Gasly got Toro Rosso's first point, so GG to Gasly. Ocon got the last point, and then Sainz, Alonso. Look at that. Bottas, Verstappen, Stroll, Leclerc. Wow. Raikkonen all the way down in 17th. That's incredible, man. Lovely. So we're going to go and do one thing, and then we got to go have a word with Claire, because I imagine she's going to have questions.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
You have questions, Claire. Let's get over
Did you
it.
struggle to get through all that traffic today? You're surpassing all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you? Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. Did you feel comfortable in the wet weather today? Appreciate your time.
No problem. Anytime, Claire. Our first podium, man. Oh, I'm buzzing. Oh, and we got the team. I didn't think we'd get that. Look at that rep go up. Apart from Renault and Ferrari, everyone else, Sauber and Honda are impressed, but everyone else is not that impressed that I got a podium there.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium.
Fantastic to see me up there. Right, I want some money. Right, let's start
It's
a
time for us
contract
to renegotiate your
negotiation.
contract. Here you can see the current deal. Once negotiations begin, the team will make you an offer. You can accept if you like, but I strongly suggest you push for better terms.
Hey, I want better terms as well. Right, so I won't become the first driver. No, I'll keep it as a medium team goal. Yeah, we'll go 17-17. I want 2 upgrades of department. I want that, and I want that as well. What do you got for me?
They aren't coming round to that proposal.
Ooh.
Let's try something else.
Okay. What if we keep them at 18 then? Will you and we go back to being second driver? Will you let us have that?
They didn't like those terms.
No.
Let's try again.
Okay, so we got to get rid of something then. Try that one.
I'm afraid negotiations have broken down, and there's nothing more I can do. Luckily, we had the team's original offer to fall back on.
Oh, okay.
So we've agreed to those terms. We'll have another chance to negotiate down the road.
Sorry. At least we get 75% resource points. Right, we've got 1,400 to play with. Hell yeah, I want that for Silverstone. Unable to develop. Well, that's helpful. Well, let's develop that. Can we develop that? Yeah, we can develop that. So that leaves us with 360. And we can't do any more. So we'll go for that. Besides, we should get something for Austria anyway. But yeah, that was cool. That was wicked. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that, and we'll be definitely adding Paul Ricard to our favourite circuits. And hopefully we'll see you for the next video. Leave a like if you like the fact that we're already on the podium after a few races. And we'll see you next time. So take care, everyone.